Alright guys, thanks for joining me here. When I was on the beta, I made it a point to get into the Gold of the Four Seas, just so I could see what was going on. If you didn't know, it's only open Saturday and Sunday for 2 hours each, and it is a fishing competition. So the rules are pretty simple, except for they're confusing because it has to be. So each fish is worth a certain number of points, and it has a certain weight. There's a quest that requires you to get a certain number of points, and there's a quest that requires you to get a certain amount of weight, as well as those reward boxes at the bottom are just from points that you'll get by doing the thing. But your weekly ranking is based on weight, so you also need to keep track of that. So make sure you grab both of the quests outside of the entrance to this before you get in here, and you can grab the 2 daily quests from the regular fishing guy as well, as you can complete them in here, but that's not necessary. And then when you actually select the portal, it'll give you a choice of where on the map you'd like to start out at, and then you go from there. Once you get in here, you have a 30-minute time period, and I have, as you'll see in this video, caught fish out of just the regular water and not these fishing holes. And I did not catch a single one of the event fish, so you're not going to be able to catch the Gold of the Four Seas fish here. Now you'll notice there are those big golden pool off to my left, which is flagged as a public golden pool. This one's flagged as a public golden pool as well. And there's also personal pools, and this one as a public pool I think only gave me just the one fish, and maybe somebody else was catching it too. But from what I could understand, the public holes allow you to catch multiple fish and usually have better fish in them. And then there are the personal holes, like this one, which will only have one fish each. And see, that one over there is a public hole, which I think will also only have one fish in it. Maybe it's just the golden ones, but all of them are called golden when you're in here. Could just be some weird translation thing that's messed up. It's hard to say. I mean, it could be that public ones are seen by everybody, and personal ones are seen by only you. But when I was out here, and you can see in this whole long video, that everybody seems to be just going for every single pool, and there's not, like, only you can see this pool kind of thing. And if you'll notice as well, every single one of these pools is Earth Dragon, or Earthworm. So you don't need to have any of the extra bait, and in fact having it will do absolutely nothing for you, because according to this it won't bite in these pools. Now, as I did mention before, you can do the regular fishing quests, the ones that you could just hop down and fish into that big pond in the middle of Cloudrise. If you didn't know that, you can fish in that big pond in Cloudrise. You don't need to do any of the fishing quests in fishing holes, if you didn't know. So something you should definitely be aware of are those special golden holes. One of them over to my left right now. I don't know of all of the golden holes like this, because I feel like I've caught in this place golden holes that weren't like this, but this one only has the 2 top-ranked fish, the rainbow carp and the koi. And it is much harder to catch those, as you'll see in just a second. You kind of got to be on your toes. It's got a smaller window, and it seems like it moves faster. I don't know, maybe just my imagination. But the thing about those 2 fish, other than that they're worth more points, is that they will both give you a buff, so they're buff fish. And the rainbow carp, you can stack it up to 3 times, will give you like a 3%? I don't know, I'll eat it here in a second. It's a buff to catch double fish in the fishing holes. And then the other one, the koi, which I won't be able to use in this video because it tells you that you need to use it on another player. And it gives you a 2% fortune buff. And that stacks up to 3 times as well. The other thing, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, that I've been doing repeatedly, is moving after you are done with that fishing animation, like it hooks it. Move. It saves you a lot of time when you're fishing, if you try and recast again and you don't move, it'll make you go through the whole animation before you can cast again, even if you're casting in the same spot. So that just saves you a bit of time. And then just another thing to be aware of while you guys are, just playing the game in general, is the Astral Essence stuff that you can get, which is the extra talent points in the star chart. And by catching 5 of the fish there, I don't know if you saw it, it's worth 10 experience for your astral chart. I'll probably make another video after the game actually comes out on how that really works. But it is bind on account, so one character, you need to go and catch 5 fish that are in the book. Now the first reward box you're going to get, level 1 fish box or whatever, is going to give you 100 of these fishbone coins, as well as some erudition coins. I don't know if that's normal. That's the currency you use with the treasure hunters guys to buy rewards for them, as well as give a paltry 5 gold reward that you can, I guess, go and buy some bait with. And now the other thing are these rainbow carp, which, if you didn't know, you need to stop fishing to use, which I had tried to eat them and then it told me I was transformed. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, you gotta cancel the fishing mode, and then as you can see, it gives you the 2% chance to get double rewards while you're out here. Alright, so if you're curious about the level 2 box, it is 200 of the coins, 3 erudition coins, as well as some of the dried prawns, which, if you noticed, have problems stacking in my inventory because I have a pile of 3 and a pile of 5, and I'm pretty sure that's because one I bought off the merchant myself, and the other one I got from that box. One of them is soulbound, and the other one I guess I could sell on the market. And then, if you're wondering about other rewards for doing this stuff, the daily quests that you can do every day give you reputation with the Gold of the Four Seas guys, and you need certain rep to buy better blueprints. It looks like you can craft an entire set of fishing equipment, which would be used just for this event, I think, mostly, as well as better fishing rods, which make it so that when you cast, there's a shorter duration on the actual cast itself. Now, there is also going to be experience that you get in your ancestral records, which will improve your fishing level, which actually has an entire talent tree, which all those talents are just used for this. And then in here is also this little buff that you can activate. It's I think it lasts for 8.5 minutes or something like that. It's not very long, and it's just for this, because it also has a 5-day cooldown, a 2.5-day cooldown, I don't know. So you wouldn't be able to use it one day and then the next day in here if you're trying to climb the leaderboards. Alright, so at the end of my 30 minutes of fishing and messing around out there, I made it to rank 93. I wasn't really trying very hard, and I ran out of bait and I had to go buy more. It was just trying to figure out what was going on there for the most part, and some extra tips about, eating the fish and things. But the beta did not reset during this event, so I can't tell what kind of rewards I would have gotten at the reset for getting 93rd place. But I do know that you do get rewards when those things reset. I've gotten rewards for my other rankings and other things. And then I got enough experience from turning in the daily and the weekly to actually get a talent point, and you can see some of these talent points are kind of good for the fishing event out there. And I mean, that's the only thing they're for, is for Gold of the Four Seas. And you'll get 2 talent points per level up, or at least on the first one. I haven't made it to rank 3, obviously. I didn't want to put that much effort into fishing on the beta here. But yeah, that's Gold of the Four Seas. I didn't record myself fishing for the full 30 minutes. If you wanted to watch a 30-minute solo fishing thing, yeah, that's impressive. I don't know how you'd be able to watch that. And yeah, these are just the 2 dailies. Appreciate you guys for turning in and watching. I hope you guys hit that like and subscribe button down at the bottom, and that I see you in the game when it launches. Thanks.